Steel chains rattle in the black of night. Blood on the ground, no wrong, no right. The crowd scream louder, the air unites. One step closer to the edge we crawl. Feel the weight of the fight, the rise, the fall. World Wrestling Affliction. Fist pounding conviction. Hearts collide like friction. World Wrestling Affliction. World Wrestling Affliction.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of World Wrestling Affliction. We are only 2 days away from the Legacy PLE this weekend. Now we still have to crown a couple members going into the men's elimination chamber and a couple of women going into the women's chamber over the next 2 weeks. So it's going to be a very interesting showing here. Here we're kicking it off with a Bushido member who hasn't officially been a Bushido member, if that makes sense. Two-Fly Stormzy joined Bushido to get his hands on the on his former ally TK Landon. After their little feud, he kind of just dissipated into the background for a bit, and as of recent has made a resurgence here in the company. And although has not been working well with his Bushido faction members, in that light heavyweight title open classic that we had, he eliminated both of his faction members in that match. I believe even in the Road to Destiny Rumble last a couple of days ago, he eliminated some Bushido members then. So we really have to question, what is his motive moving forward? Like, he's dealt with TK Landon now. He's past that. He's eliminating Bushido from winning titles, and now he's moving into an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship. So it's something that we need to consider. Like, what's going on in the head of Two-Fly Stormzy here in this? I'm sure we'll find out. But for now, we kick off our first match of the evening, and it is between these two men, Ruthless Rush and Two-Fly Stormzy. One of them will be walking out with a qualification into the men's chamber match for the Intercontinental Championship at Legacy this weekend. Now, a reminder, from Monday this week all the way through till Friday next week, we'll be having an episode a day, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, every single night, or every single afternoon, until we get to the end of this season. And then hopefully by mid-March, I should say, we should be getting the start of Season 2 of the WWE2K25 season. And here we go. Only a 1 count there. You may hear my voice. My voice is still a bit raspy. My cough is very much subsiding, but it's not finished. And for some reason, when I go to record these, my throat always gets croaky. Like, probably because I don't talk much in my day-to-day life. So I go to like record these half-an-hour long videos, and my voice just gets super croaky out of nowhere. But nevertheless, we are kicking it off here. And I probably will be streaming the, if I get the game early, I will be streaming the midnight release of Early Access in Australia, which is super early for everyone else. But we get it first because, well, technically, I think New Zealand gets it first because they're a couple hours ahead of us. But providing I can get the game this pay, which I'm hoping I can, if I do, then I will be definitely streaming that in a couple of weeks' time when that game launches. I'll be working on some World Wrestling Affliction stuff. Probably getting some of the main characters designed, getting the titles built. We'll see how things go. But yeah, that is the plan at least. Oh, big tombstone pile driver goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Only a kick out at 2. Big legged drop there. Oh, big move there from Two Fly Stormzy. Calling Rush to get up now. Duck. Oh, big drop kick there. Drop kick into the corner there. But it missed, and Ruthless Rush is very much taunting again. What's he going for? Nothing, he's just taunting. And then with a big lariat, stomps to the ground. Stormzy's back up now. And Stormzy with the dodge there. Now Rush back up. Stormzy with the counter again. And the flurry of kicks and a big DDT coming out of Stormzy. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1. Only a kick out at 1. And Stormzy gets him in the corner with the big kick there. Kicking him on the ground. This is a strategy that the smaller, even though he's not quite small, you still see that almost 2-foot size difference in these guys. As the smaller Two Fly Stormzy has to keep Rush off his feet if he wants to win this match and earn that qualification for the Legacy Elimination Chamber match. And, oh, went for the choke slam. Countered by Stormzy. Now Stormzy getting fired up. What's he going for? Oh, was going for a powerbomb. But the counter. Goes to the sidewalk. Big counter. Stormzy fired up now. Big DDT there. Now Stormzy back to his feet. Rush with the counter. The ref in the way of the camera. Hopefully they fire this ref for 2K26. And goes to the cover now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been an amazing first match here to open up this show. Two Fly Stormzy qualifies for the men's Intercontinental title tournament. Moving into that Elimination Chamber with 5 other superstars to try earn a number one, well, try earn himself the Intercontinental Championship. That being said, there has been some tough competition already added to the match, and we still have more to go. So it is definitely an interesting showing leading into this first Elimination Chamber PLE. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next match of the evening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for our next match of the evening. And this is going to be an interesting one. Now, we've just had Two Fly Stormzy, who, although is technically a member of Bushido, hasn't been acting very Bushido-like in his actions lately. We have one of the original members of Bushido, Jet Kobayashi, and he is going to be challenging for this for this qualification match against someone who knows Bushido very well and has very much been fighting them left, right, and center. So, let's find out who it is. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. You know this music. It is the one and only TK Landon of the Rebel Club. Now, TK Landon has been going to war this entire season against Bushido, failing to beat Yamamoto last PLE. Now, this isn't TK Landon having a vendetta against Bushido here. It's just simply the draw of the hat for who our general manager chose to verse each other. He wanted to give TK Landon one last opportunity at defeating Bushido here. And this is his opportunity. Can he beat Jet Kobayashi and earn a spot in the men's Legacy Elimination Chambership match? Did I just say Chambership? I'm pretty sure I did. Elimination Chamber match. And go on to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. Or will this man, Jet Kobayashi of Bushido, one of his famed rivals for the most part, will he stop him in this vendetta? And then the kick to the gut. And it starts. Kobayashi immediately kicking TK Landon down. Keeping him down for the count. Big strike off that top rope. Goes to the cover immediately. Only a one count. Definitely not enough to keep him down for the win. Big suplex there from TK Landon. And Landon lands that knee drop. No pun intended there. Oh, the rebel knee to the face. Not enough. Kobayashi's back to his feet. Big running bulldog from Kobayashi now. Kobayashi beating down on TK Landon, getting that arm bar in, just absolutely stretching the shoulder joint of TK Landon there. Then a knee to the face. Kobayashi getting fired up now. TK Landon hasn't stood a chance this entire match. This has very much been Jet Kobayashi dominating this from bell ring. Can TK Landon manage to fight back? Well, he tried capitalizing off Kobayashi's mess up there, but it didn't work. Into the collar and elbow tie up now. Now a headlock from Landon. And then attacking the knee there. Big backdrop onto the knee. Kobayashi's very much dominated this match from the early goings. Goes for the cover now. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And Kobayashi with the counter. Big strike to the chest. Goes to the top rope. Big moonsault off the top. A bit too hurt. Go for the cover. Goes for the cover now. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. No! That was so close to being a 3 count. Jet Kobayashi can't believe it. And I can't believe TK Landon's still in this fight. This has been Kobayashi's fight this entire time. You see the fatigue on TK Landon. Oh, he's striking it up. The big rebel knee. And a jumping rebel knee for good measures. It looked like he was getting ready to set up for a TKO. But Kobayashi countered, targeting that leg that he uses for the TKO. Probably a very smart strategy. If it's weak, he can't have the full swing force of it, and it won't deal as much damage because he'll be trying not to hurt it more. The big hip toss there from Kobayashi. Now for the cover, could this be it? 1, 2, only a 2 count. Kobayashi is getting really agitated that he can't keep Landon down, goes immediately for another count. 1, and only a 1 count this time. You see Kobayashi just getting frustrated, trying to make the pinfall, hoping that TK Landon would stay down, but because he didn't, he is now just assaulting TK Landon as much as he can. Big elbow drop off the top rope. Calling Landon to get up. Landon fighting back now. I don't know what Landon hit him with there, but Kobayashi rolled back anyway. Maybe it was the elbow or maybe it was the leg, I didn't see. But now TK Landon getting a second win here, starting to fight back against Kobayashi. This is the most offense we've seen from Landon. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. I think that was Landon's best chance at a victory here. It looked like he was getting ready to go for the TKO. Kobayashi gets back to his feet before he even gets a chance to. Kobayashi's no stranger to that TKO and knows how to avoid it. Goes to the cover after that moonsault. Could this be it? 1, 2. That ref was so slow with that count. That would have definitely been a 3 count if it was counted regularly. Why did she hesitate at the start and then take so long for that slow count? I swear, World Wrestling Alliance needs to get this ref sorted. before the next season. He goes to the cover now. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. When the ref actually counts the proper count at the proper time, who fought it? He wins. Congratulations to Jet Kobayashi. Unfortunately, TK Landon was not able to put a Bushido member down, which has been the story for his entire run here in World Wrestling Affliction. I don't think he's had a single win against Bushido here. I may be wrong, but in memory, I don't recall him having a single victory over any Bushido member. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Jet Kobayashi for moving in to the men's Intercontinental title picture. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our main event of the evening.
Here is your winner, Jet Kobayashi!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our main event of the evening. It is the final qualification match of the men's Intercontinental Championship. And then next week we will crown the last two women to enter in the women's Elimination Chamber match for the Women's World Championship. So this is definitely going to be must-watch content leading in to the Legacy PLE this weekend. And then, starting Monday next week, we kick off the final run of episodes, as we have the 3 episodes leading into our Wrestle Empire PLE, where it will actually be a 3-night PLE. So it'll actually be Monday to Saturday next week. But here we have Parabellum's Matoda Lee, the man who lost Parabellum the titles in the War Games match, and yet was not the one kicked out of Parabellum for it. He is now entering into this match trying to qualify. He could be the second member of Parabellum in that match, as Andre Salas was already slotted into the match by earning by title rematch clause. So he was immediately slotted into that match after his former tag team partner, Jeremiah Stone, someone who brought him into the company of TKWF in the first place, he turned his back on him for Trav because Trav's fear of failure has gotten into his head and turned against the one man who stood beside him from day one in Jeremiah Stone. But, I mean, I digress. That's not what we're talking about right now. We are talking about these two men right here, Jason North of The Undesirables, Matoda Lee of Parabellum, going one-on-one to earn the last spot in the Men's Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber at Legacy. in the main event of night 1 of Legacy. Now, Jason North hasn't had the longest or the best career so far in this company. I mean, basically being a tag team star for the most part. I mean, tagging with Isaiah Zank in the first episode before Isaiah Zank went on his long title feud. Well, not even a title feud because the title wasn't even part of it, but the long feud with Marco Gates. And then eventually teaming with the Undesirables. This is his first real opportunity at singles gold in the history of the company. I mean, Isaiah Zank was in the first ever Intercontinental title picture. Unfortunately, Marco Gates beat him there. Isaiah Zank also currently a light heavyweight champion, and he will be defending against Angelo Epps in a one-on-one competition at Legacy due to the rematch clause. Oh, big boot to the face there. And just tossing him across the ring there. This could be Jason North's opportunity to finally set himself out as a singles competitor. If he can beat Matoto Lee here, who is one tough competitor. There's a reason they call him the Enforcer. I mean, Matoto Lee very rarely loses in singles competition. As I say that, he lost to our world champion last week when Kasha Lazara beat him. Goes to the cover now. Could this be a 1? Only a 1 count. And Kasha Lazara beat him last week. And then Trav returned after being out on injury. Got flown in last second into our Road to Destiny PLE. And won the match, throwing his own faction member out in the process to win that. And we are definitely seeing Trav versus Castro at the main event of World Wrestling Affliction's last PLE, Wrestle Empire. Big gut buster there. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And Matoto Lee getting fired up here. Starting to get his second win himself here against Jason North. Is he able to get the victory that he needs here? Big splash, goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And Matoto Lee starting to fight back now. Big elbow drop there. Dropping on the knee of Jason North. Now this has just become Matoto Lee's match. He's just throwing the man around. And Matoto Lee just very much dominating this match since he got the second win. Oh, Jason North finally fighting back now. But the counter from Matoto Lee. Totally, very much showing why he's the enforcer here in this match. Big splash off the top rope, goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And totally getting fired up now. Goes to the top rope once again. Big splash again. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. No! Definitely not a 3 count. The totally can't believe it. He's getting annoyed now. Jason North getting back to his feet. Oh, North fighting back now. Big jumping clothesline. Calling him up. What's he going for? He's going to the top rope himself. Big jumping shoulder charge off the top rope. Oh, here we go. Charging it up. Big spear. Coming out of the big man, Jason North. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. No, that is not enough. Jason North can't believe it. And now Matoda, big splash into the corner there. I think that was Jason North's last bit of fight in him to try win this match. Oh, as I say that, he counters Matoda Lee now. Flips him around, attacks the back, throws him into the corner again. Stomp into the corner, holding that knee into the throat of Matoda Lee now. Here we go. Calling him to stand up. What's he going for now? Big double axe handle off the second rope. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Jason North did it. He beat the enforcer of Parabellum. He is entering the Elimination Chamber match. Congratulations to Jason North. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow for the Go Home show before the Legacy PLE.